All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back in the lab once again. Another cold day outside, but it's nice and hot in here. We warmed up as we get ready for a chance to see who's going to go to the state semifinals this year. And I have a special guest once again. This guy is one of the few Daytonians still coaching in the OHSAA state tournament. And his squad came up here and put on a signature performance at Welcome Stadium. We got Khalid Jones in the building. Mr. Jones, how we doing? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure you get that enunciation right, too. That boy do not play about that enunciation. Withrow's Tigers, congratulations on a big win last Friday night. You guys took out a Troy team. How you feeling today?
Feel good. It's a work day for us.
Okay.
Practice. Did our walkthrough and installation yesterday. So we're ready to continue to work and continue this path.
All right, good. We got the fresh cutty ready to go. How's your feet feeling, man?
Feet feeling good.
Okay, just making sure, because if not, we're going special thanks to Dr. Richmond Foot and Ankle Clinic for sponsoring the show each and every week. If you have any problems with your ankles or feet or anything, or your legs or anything, make sure you go to Dr. Richmond Foot and Ankle Clinic, 228-3668, 1323 West 3rd Street. Thank you, Dr. Richmond, each and every week for sponsoring us, and she'll be on the show next week. All right. Now, we got a lot to talk about as we'll talk recapping OHSA coverage in the regionals quarter semifinals and see what teams made it through and who did not. We're also going to talk college football in our Hot 5 segment. We got college football, we got NFL, you got high school, and then we got basketball, which is here. Big time Lady Flyers. Everybody played last week. Get some results of that. Shout out to Coach Jeter getting that big W at home. Then we got high school that's here, and that's your daughter is on one of the top 20 ranked teams in the country. We'll talk about that and so much more. Make sure y'all lock in with us. S.E.Live365. We here at Fox Dayton Studios, man.
Did you know individuals with diabetes should see a podiatrist every year? Contact Richmond Foot and Ankle Clinic today to schedule your next appointment.
Diabetes Dayton is dedicated to the support of individuals living with diabetes. Services include a free diabetic supply pantry, emergency insulin program, free education classes, and much more. If you are living with diabetes or pre-diabetic, contact us today to see which services you qualify for. Until there's a cure, we help you live.
We are here, S.E.Live365. Special thanks to Fox Dayton Studios for pushing us each and every week. Award-winning Alex is not in the studios today. We got Easy E in the building. Shout out to Easy E, man. What's up, boy? All right, now, Mr. Jones. Let's go ahead and get to the high school recap. All right, now we'll start Division 2 here as the Withrow Tigers took on the Troy Trojans. Now, both of these teams winning their conferences this season. Tale of kind of two different style teams. Troy's a running team. Withrow is a passing team this year, and coach, you guys were able to set the tone early in the game. You saw a big run back by your best all-around player, no question, and probably one of the best players in the Natty, Terrion Nichols, and that really ignited your squad. 28-0 halftime lead, 42-14 win. Talk about the game first half a little bit for us and the game overall.
So Terrion Nichols.
Terrion, my bad. Terry, my bad. Terrion. His name too. Yeah. Yeah.
Terrion Nichols really jumped us off.
Okay.
Big punt return. He's been a phenomenal player for us all year. Serving as a running back, wide receiver, DB, punt return, kick return, anything we need him to do, he steps up. He steps up to the plate. So Friday was. It was just a war of wheels. We knew that Troy was going to run the ball. Coach Everhart is known for running the ball, running a wing T type of offense. He did it at Whitman Woods. Had a very successful year, but we kind of felt like we could take advantage of a few things, and both on the offense and defense, and we executed pretty well.
Yeah,
with the exception of a little rough third quarter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you get to this point, everybody's got a run in them, right? I mean, these teams are pretty. They either playing at a high level or they've been playing all season at a high level, right? So, of course, Troy was going to make a run, but to come out the way that you did, I mean, that had to feel pretty good.
Yep, we were on schedule. First drive didn't go the way we wanted it to. We had 2 drops. Chris dropped the ball. Then I think Miles Windshield dropped the ball. Not sure. One of our receivers dropped the ball along with Chris. And then we had to punt the ball. Defense held up. And after that, after we got the punt return, we were just rolling. So
talk about a couple of the players on defense. And I mean, to shut down Troy to nothing in the first half, that's an accomplishment, no question about it. They've been able to run roughshod on pretty much almost anybody all season. Give me a couple of guys that really contributed to making that happen.
Wyman Gover is our defensive tackle, defensive end. He moves all over the place on the D-line. Ryan Nichols, Chris Payne. We got a young linebacker that's really playing well, Christian Browner. He's a sophomore.
He's your leading tackler.
Yes, he's a sophomore. And so we have another linebacker, S.E.Live365.
He's like the second leading tackler or third leading tackler. So
they're doing really well.
Okay.
Heading up that defensive front, our defensive back end is really well. And so we've given up 58 points in 13 games. The defense is playing lights out.
That's like 5.1 points a game if you're trying to figure out the numbers. 5.2, 5.3. Well, 50,
58.
13, 26, 39, 52. Oh, you're right. 4.5, 4.6, something like that. That's incredible. But what's also incredible is the offense. And the Dunn to Henry connection has to be one of the most explosive in the country. And now we're talking about a senior to a sophomore. All right. Chris Henry Jr. is just he's an unreal ball player, even at this age. That duo, when things kind of you can just dial it
on
up.
The same page right now, and so they're both phenomenal young men.
Yeah,
better young men than they are players, which says a lot. But early in the season, to get them on the same page took a little bit of adversity, and so we had a little adversity like right around St. X. Going up to St. X, we beat Springboro, but they just weren't on the right page. And so we were having success, but I just needed them to be on the same page, on the same sheet of music. And now they're rolling. They're rolling. No question.
I mean, it was dynamic and it was beautiful. I mean, beautiful to watch the way Dunn's able to escape. He's not just a stand in the pocket passer. He can move. He can throw on the roof. And when I did see you guys in the spring, you weren't very happy with them, but that was just a small taste of what we were seeing. But the numbers he's put up, I mean, 30-something touchdowns, very few, I think 5 or 6 interceptions. He's thrown for a gang of yards, just a whole bunch of yards. And then Henry to have, 11, 12 touchdowns and go over 1,000 yards. It's really a dynamic duo, and there's other wide receivers that make plays too as well, no question. But congratulations on a huge win, man.
And that's with 8 of our games having running clocks.
8.
So Chris has 66 catches for 1,070 yards and 10 touchdowns with playing the first half only of 8 games. And the same as Luke Dunn with 38, I think 36 touchdowns and 8 picks now through the playoffs. So
it's incredible, man. Yeah. It's incredible. And congratulations on a great run. You take on Anderson. Am I correct?
Yep.
And now they're tough. I mean, they put up a lot of points. 50-26 over Harrison. You know those two teams. Yeah. What's Anderson like?
Anderson is they're kind of like a traditional Big 12 team, like a Texas Tech.
Okay. They're gonna air it out.
They will air it out. They'll throw the ball about 50 times. They do have a young running back, or I think he's a senior now, but he's running the ball really well. So they run it a little more now than they have in times past. But an anchor program in the Cincinnati area when it comes to Division II, they put up a lot of points. Defense is a little better this year. They have weapons. We have weapons. And we'll see who can enforce their will.
Yeah, that is going to be exciting, boy. Woo, at Princeton.
Yes.
And as we're going to go ahead and transition into recapping. Princeton was knocked out.
Yep.
And now when you look at the Region 2, Division 1, you got Moeller, and you have Lakota West. So Milford knocked out, Princeton knocked out. I mean, are you?
That's been a regional championship game the last 2 years. This will be the third. So it's
wow.
Be, juggernaut of a contest. I know the head coach at Mola. He used to be a defensive coordinator at Tiffin University. He's a good guy, Bert Bethany. Coach, what's his name again down there in Lakota West? Bowden.
Coach
guy.
Bowden.
Yeah,
what's up? Great job, Coach. You just continue to do it.
He's done a phenomenal job with the guys he has down there. So, I got Moeller.
Okay, I mean Moeller. There it is. But we was waiting on Coach Jones. Now with Moeller on that side, those two teams will battle. But then on the other side, Dublin Kaufman and number 16 taking out Olentangy Berlin, and then Springfield taking out Lewis Center Olentangy. So Olentangy is up out of there. It was a great season, but they not able to finish. Springfield, Dublin Kaufman, battling. Yeah, Coach Doug. Once again, they a big comeback win. By the way, they were down 18-9.5 and able to win 37-24. So they gave up one touchdown while scoring 4 in the second half. And
quarterback is back, right?
The quarterback Upshaw is back. He's healthy, and their defense has been dynamic. They've switched it up. And the running game has been powerful. And they've been able to seamlessly just make this transition, along with beating the likes of heavyweights such as Wayne, Centerville, and then Lewis Center Olentangy. That's 3 elite programs, no question. We shall see how that goes down. Now, Division 2, like I said, you guys will be taking on Anderson, 50-36 win. You guys won 42-14. Division 3, Baden with another big win. They'll be taking on Wapakoneta. They won, it was 14-10, so it was a squeaker in the win over Wapakoneta. And then Salina, who knocked off Trotwood. Now they knock off Tip. Good season for Tip. But Salina with the win, 27-13. Salina takes on Baden for the D3 Regional Championship. In Division 4, Alter, it's 21-3 over Massey. It's like they have a hold on Matt. There's certain teams, when they play them, they're going to just almost forget about it. And that's Alter has gotten hot at the right time. Coach Dom Sites doing it once again, Coach Dom. And Wyoming, 21, Shawnee 20. Springfield, Shawnee, a good season. But Cincinnati, Wyoming moves on once again. D5, real quick, Valley View knocking off Brookville. And then Wayne, they'll be taking on Waynesville, who knocked off, who had a big win as well, 45-42. So Valley View and Waynesville play again. When they played at the end of the season, Waynesville got the win, 48-40. So we'll see what happens on that side. Versailles is still in it. They'll be taking on Anna in Division 6, and then Marion Local will be taking on Ansonia. So as we get to the end, it's been a good season, but now it has a chance to be a banner season for you and for a few other teams as well that's local. All right. When we come back, we're going to go SE Live Hot 5 real quick. And we'll talk more about what is the keys for Withrow to get it done this Friday. S.E.Live365. Don't go away.
All right, wait. Support a good cause. Go Cats. Okay. Support the cause or whatever I feel like in the moment. All right, tell me when. Hi guys, I'm Lily.
I'm Alexis.
Come out to O'Connor's Tuesday nights for Wildcat Way TV show. Grab a drink.
Get some dinner.
Support the cause. Go Cats! Oh. All right. I feel like that was pretty good.
I got a chip on my shoulder.
Okay, welcome back here, Dane 24/7 Studios. We're here with Easy E and myself, D Cash. Make sure you lock in each and every week. And I also have Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones is one win away from a state semifinal berth. And how we feeling today, Mr. Jones?
Feeling good.
All right, that smooth operator. Got that fresh line. You know what I'm saying? The fresh cut. He came in here ready to roll all the way real quick, and we appreciate him pulling up ASAP for us. Now, you ready for this hot five?
Yes.
All right. Now let's go into college. All right. We've been on Colorado all year from the start. Right now, they just can't find a way to get a W. They got 2 games left. They need to win 1, right, to get to a bowl. Do you think that happens?
No.
It's over. I think it's over.
But he's done a phenomenal job.
You got 5 undefeated teams that are really in the mix, right? You got Georgia, you got Ohio State, you got Michigan, you got Florida State, you got Washington, right? Washington's kind of low. Who's the best team right now?
Georgia.
And who's the second best?
Buckeyes.
Okay, all right. Harbaugh
Seeing Georgia live in practice, it's different.
is different.
It's different.
It's just like,
It is different.
Okay.
It's a different type of practice.
okay, it's like a pro, like it's just pros out there.
It's a lot of cracking.
Oh man, a lot of
cracking.
oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Kirby Smart walks around with the mic.
Oh, what?
He's coaching coaches and players.
Wow.
It's the largest football team I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, so it's real deal.
Yeah.
27, 28 in a row for them boys. They're something like 30 somewhere. They're going crazy. But Alabama's 8-1.
They are.
And right now they're looking pretty good. They figured it out.
They are.
Saban decided to stick with him, and he had 6 touchdowns last week. That's phenomenal. Who do you like? Who do you like in that game? Because they're probably going to meet Georgia and Alabama, I believe.
I like Georgia.
Okay, so you
because they have better quarterback play right now, more consistent.
Okay.
Even though that quarterback is doing well, but more consistent.
Okay. All right. The Central State Marauders, they've been on a 5-game winning streak. Congratulations to Central State. They continue to do it. And the Flyers have been on a losing streak. So we'll have to check on that for sure and see how it went for them last week as the Flyers trying to get back on schedule, but the Marauders doing their thing. So good luck to both of those squads right now. And as we look at the last game, the Dayton Flyers able to get a win, 35-6 over Marist. So congratulations to the Flyers and congratulations to the Marauders as well. They continue to win. They continue to ball. So congratulations to them boys. Now, let's talk NFL real quick. All right. Boy, that's Central is that the Central Division, AFC Central with
It's the AFC North.
AFC North, up north.
Old school.
The old school.
Houston Oilers.
Not the Oilers, but that is a crazy division. Stroud doing his thing, upsets Cincinnati.
Yep.
And then the Browns upset the Ravens in the last moment.
They have the best defense in the NFL.
What about the Steelers?
Steelers are just well coached.
You don't think they have the best defense?
No, the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, the Browns. Okay, think the
For
Browns.
them to be that effective throughout this long in the season with ineffective quarterback play until, they're starting to get something with Watson now. They're on the field all the time, and they're tough.
They're tough.
Myles Garrett's the best defensive player in the league.
Player of the year, right? I think he's going to get it this year. I've said that at the beginning. I feel like and later in the game, they wrecking shop later in the game.
Yeah, they're
Because
a problem. If you're in third and long, it's a problem.
It's a problem, no question. And the backside is elite as well. Browns, they right there. Who's the best team who do you think is the best team?
I think the Bengals are.
You think the Bengals are the best team?
I think
Well,
the
they
first 3 or 4 games for Joe Burrow was like preseason. He's working through an injury. He didn't play preseason. He's playing some really good football now. Houston was kind of like a trap game to me. But they're red hot as well with Stroud and defense. They're a young team, but they're very athletic and fast. And so that's one thing that I saw when I watched that game on Sunday. But Stroud's doing it. But I really think the Bengals, it's going to be between the Bengals and the Ravens.
Yeah, it's very interesting, man. And this week is huge because they all play each other once again.
Big game on Thursday.
Bengals and who you got in that? Who you got?
Bengals.
Got the Bengals in that one.
Not waver with Joe Burrow.
Okay. Now, what about the Browns and the Steelers? Because we know that's going to be a
I got the Browns.
physical fest, if nothing else.
I got the Browns.
Okay, going with the Browns. So, all right, there it is. Who's the best team in the AFC?
Kansas City.
And the NFC? Philly?
Yep.
49ers look pretty good. Cowboys ran it up on the Giants, but that's, I mean, come on. The Lions, big win on the road.
Yep, Lions are a dark horse.
Dark horse, and they're playing good. And Coach Campbell flexed on them after that when he put the muscles on them and showed them what it's about. Easy E, who's your squad? Titans, and you guys you got Will Levis in the building, and now he's starting to rookie kind of hit the rookie mode.
Yeah.
What do you see with him?
So far so good, but the rest of the year is just going to be what can he do?
Okay,
Yeah.
but yeah,
That's
what?
the whole purpose.
And the other quarterback, he must just didn't work out at all.
Tannehill.
No,
Malik Willis.
Malik Willis. What's up with Malik Willis? He's just not progressing. What is that? What it is? I mean, he's not playing.
It was interesting because he was second string behind Tannehill.
Yeah.
Will Levis went ahead.
Yeah, so
I think
something.
Will Levis is a gamer. He's a gamer. He just kind of.
Yeah. Well, they we'll see, man. We'll see what happens with your squad. Levis is he's in the building right now, though. So we'll see how that goes. Now, let's go ahead and get to basketball. All right. NBA, real quick. It's going up right now, and what are you watching any of it yet?
I do. Golden State's my team.
Okay.
Yeah.
And y'all need to add anything or what?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we're good.
All right.
I think we're good. When everybody's healthy, that's a tough out. I think last year they were off because of the pool situation, and that's starting to show itself. That's a problem wherever you go.
He a trip, man. He don't care, do he? He don't care, man. They showed him last night. He wasn't even looking at the play.
Yeah.
Then he comes back and like, what's the play? I'm like, man, you wild, man. You get that money and now he can't tell him nothing. He wouldn't do that if he was like a first year player, or like he was making the minimum. But he got that money. And now you can't tell him nothing. And he's wilding out in the Wizards, wilding out with them. Who's the Harden? They trade Harden, and now the Clippers can't get a win.
Yeah.
They can't get a win, coach. And Philly's rolling because Maxi's been freed. And now he dropped 50 out here. He dropped 50. Are you watching the Lakers? You watching Bron or?
I do a little bit, but
they're not.
no.
That team is not. No. That's no.
Something's off.
Something's off. Yeah, something's gonna have to happen. Expect the trade.
They look old.
They should have got Harden. I believe. I honestly think they should.
They look old.
I don't know, man. It's interesting. The league is going crazy right now, and the tournament. They got this tournament with these weird floors now. What do you think about?
Yeah, that's got a little Euro look.
They stole that from Europe, no question. The cup. That's why I like Dallas, because I think, or Dallas or Denver. I think those guys, they're used to it. They understand it. It's interesting. Cavaliers not doing as great as we thought they would. I don't know, that whole Garland Mitchell backcourt dynamic. I think, bring up Sharif Cooper, let him be a true point guard. He's dynamic. He can play. He's short, but if you got Okoro or you got some other guys at the three that can offset it on the rebounding side. I mean, Mitchell is not he's a good defender, but he doesn't, not an elite defender, right?
Yeah.
So at the two guard spot, if you play those two, I feel like the team would play better. You could get the other guys involved, but when you got Garland,
Mitchell's a black hole.
he's just. I mean, when he's hot, he's one of the top 10 in the league. But when he's not, he does. I don't think he's a distributor, and that's my whole
So
thing.
do you think that's an effective pursuit and success in the NBA ISO ball?
Well,
Because the ISO ball doesn't get it done.
no, I mean, that's not even the way I even play anyway. But like, I think that if you're gonna have a Donovan Mitchell, then you need a true point guard next to him.
Yeah.
So then he can just do what he do. And then if he's not doing that, okay, he understands that. He's a smart player, but like you need that point guard distributing, getting him in the game. And I think Garland is a combo guard. He's a guy that wants to shoot as well. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. Still early, but they're not, but the G League team, they nice. They should win the league this year. They got nice Cooper and Imani Bates and Sam Merrill and
For Cleveland.
I
didn't know that.
Imani Bates is with them. So we'll see what happens with the Cavaliers. The Pacers going crazy though. They going crazy. Obi Toppin doing his thing. Shout out to Obi Toppin. And Dr. Phil, we be up there to see you soon down in Pacerland. College hoops, what's better right now? What you watching more, women or men?
Women.
Just more storylines, more hype. Just look, the girl from South Carolina. Did you see?
It's a better product right now.
That's just, I mean, it's interesting because they're not even dunking, but when you watch Caitlin Clark, you're gonna watch some highlights. I mean, it's like you got Paige Beckers coming back. Shout out to Tamika Williams-Jeter, UD, big win over Linden Wood, getting some get back. I like what I saw with the Lady Flyers. They're gonna punish a lot of teams. But the women's side, it's crazy. It's fun to watch. Juju Watkins for USC going crazy. Cody McMahon. Shout out to Cody McMahon, Ohio State, bounce back mode. She had 22 the other night. I mean, it's fun to watch. And then we go to high school, right? And now your daughter's playing on the 16th ranked team in the country. I think they should be higher than that. But hey, we ain't gonna talk about that. How fun is that going to be this year? I know y'all going a lot of places and doing some things.
I just watched them scrimmage for the first time on Saturday, and Dariana Alexander has stepped her game up to a whole nother level.
She about to be dunking?
She's close to it.
She gonna be good, man.
She's
amazing.
She got a little different fire to her right now.
Okay.
So I mean, they just ran through everybody. And that was without, Chris Henry's sister plays.
No, I didn't know.
She's committed to Ohio State. Sammy Hicks.
Is Pac-Man taking care of her as well?
Yeah, they're all up here.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Shout out to Pac-Man Jones, man.
Is up here.
Okay.
So the mom is up here. So she's with her kids and stuff. But Sammy Hicks is a forward that is phenomenal player. She's hurt right now. She's been injured, but she committed to Ohio State. She's signing on Thursday. Dariana Alexander, phenomenal. My daughter, I've seen her step her game up.
Yeah.
This summer.
She's a sophomore. Wow.
So last year she played more of an interior role for the program.
Yeah.
But she's been like a guard her whole life. But she just stepped up for whatever the program needed.
Yeah.
And so now she's
back in her spot.
Back in her natural element.
Wing spot.
She's doing good.
That team
they're good.
is phenomenal. Yeah. And they put the pressure on anybody and everybody. And D. Alexander with the number one pick in the 2029 WNBA draft. I'm telling you, this girl.
He's got a lot of. The twins are really good. He's got shooters. He just got a 6'3" center.
Yeah.
She's really good. She's gonna be a P5.
Wow.
They're loaded.
Watch out for that Purcell Marion team, and then you got Princeton and other great teams. The Natty, they have the best girls hoop in Ohio and probably top 5 in the country. I'm just telling you, the talent is second to none in the Natty, no question. And we trying to catch up in Dayton a little bit. But watch out for Springboro, a couple other teams as well. The same Alter gonna be a squad. Y'all play Springboro?
Second game.
Ooh-wee, that's gonna be a super test for the Borough, man. And okay, so we talked the girls, everything with that. Now, last but not least, Coach, What's it gonna take for you guys to get the W against Anderson, man?
Execution. Our defense is going to be tested with them throwing the ball a lot of screens, a lot of up tempo. They snap the ball from the whistle being blown dead to the new play, 13 seconds. And so they're very up tempo. We're going to have to be disciplined, execute at a high level. But I feel good.
All right, man. To honor and pleasure, man. Congratulations on a great career. A couple years ago, I had a talk with this guy, and he was moving up, and things were going crazy. And Withrow was like, "Nah, you're gonna have to chill out. You're gonna have to chill, bro."
Shout out to Withrow Nation. Yeah. They came out and supported.
Yeah, they did.
Tailgating. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. Shout out to Ivan Johnson, my boy. He like, come on, man, we tailgating. I went over there. They was getting it in. Yeah. That's a great vibe to see.
Shout out to Miss Jones too. At Dayton Public, Victoria.
Yeah, shout out to
the stadium is beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, how does it feel to be up in there, man?
It was great to be home.
Yeah.
She took me on a tour. She's done a phenomenal job with that place. That is beautiful.
And with that being said, we're looking forward to seeing what you can do, man. Continue on your journey. Go ahead and get that championship, man.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? One game at a time. We'll be definitely watching. You got anything, shout outs or anything you want to say?
No, that's it.
All right.
Withrow Nation, baby.
All right, there it is.
At Princeton, 7 o'clock.
All right.
On out.
All right, there it is. He's spoken, and make sure you check him out. OHSA coverage, Withrow Nation. We'll see what y'all can do on Friday. With that being said, we got Easy E in the building. Special thanks to Easy E. Special thanks to Fox Dayton. Special thanks to Mr. Jones. I'm Deon Cash. Make sure you lock in with us each and every week. S.E.Live365. We out of here.
Did you know individuals with diabetes should see a podiatrist every year? Contact Richmond Foot and Ankle Clinic today to schedule your next appointment.
Diabetes Dayton is dedicated to the support of individuals living with diabetes. Services include a free diabetic supply pantry, emergency insulin program, free education classes, and much more. If you are living with diabetes or pre-diabetic, contact us today to see which services you qualify for. Until there's a cure, we help you live.
Please don't fuck up my vibe. I've been trying to grow. Lately I feel like they energy been wrong. Can't knock my hustle, no. My money first class, no. Can't fuck my vibe up.
And they are just cannot put the ball in the basket. Behind the back, he puts it up. Oh! Oh!
Yeah. My beginnings was intense. Who'd have thought I'd go legit? For sure. Yeah. We coming blacker than Black Panther 2. Nobody this thorough, that's the truth. Never go against the family, that's something you don't do. Don't get Eddie Kane trying to sing your way back in the group. Nah, stars in the ceiling, got sun in the building, rep that 718. It's hard to depart from that.